told him he can only do it with his blood brother, because I'm the one who has the brightest star to liberate the family. So he picked my star.
Hello guys, Sugar Plum here again, and this is Confess with Sugar. So at this point, you guys already know the rules: no use of name or any means of identification. So today we have a new guest today, so I'm just going to give him the floor to voice out his confession. So yeah, so my dear, welcome.
Thank you.
You can start.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm here to tell you my life story. It's gonna sound like it's a movie, like one of those you see in Hollywood, but this is something that happened to me. My junior brother exchanged my luck for his. Like, I was supposed to be rich, and I don't know, he went to ask questions, and eventually he switched my destiny with his, and later became rich. So this is how it happened. During when we were young, we asked questions, and while asking these questions, my younger brother discovered that he is supposed to be the poor one in the family, and I'm the one who's supposed to be rich to liberate the family. Like, there's this story that our parents used to tell us, that when our grandparents were looking for children, that they mentioned something and it fell on my younger brother, and he's not supposed to be rich at all. He's supposed to be the one that's supposed to be poor and at the end wretched. So along the line, he went for, when things are not going well, he went to ask questions, and they told him that he has to exchange his stars with a bloodline, like his family.
So like, sorry, I'm cutting you short. So like, he went to ask, is it like a babalawo's house or a prophet or a pastor? Like, how did he like?
He went for stargazing. These guys who read stars.
Oh.
So they read the stars and his own star, and they told him that he's not supposed to be rich. That there's this thing that they did. They mentioned his grandfathers when they were looking for children, and it fell on him. As at that time, I was doing well. I was not pretty too much, but I could take care of my siblings. We are 4 in number, 2 girls and 2 boys. I could take care of my mom. And all of a sudden, I think he went further. So he went to where he was supposed to do this thing, and they told him he can only do it with his blood brother. Now, I think he said they brought out a bowl and water and like a mirror form, and we were all showing up. I showed up, my siblings and sisters, my 2 sisters showed up, and he had to pick me because I'm the only male child after him. The rest are 2 girls. So he picked me because I'm the one who has the brightest star to liberate the family. So he picked my star and asked them to use my star to exchange his own. So that was it. When he did that, he came back. Then gradually, things started stepping up for him. He started getting money, getting contracts. He moved down to the city. Then on my own end, I was becoming a street figure. I was becoming wayward. I was becoming a nuisance, disturbance to the society, my family. All of a sudden, the one who used to provide, I couldn't do anything. I was devastated. My mom was not seeing anything good in me anymore, where the source has changed, when the source has gone from me,
Power has changed.
So my younger brother was now supplying, and me, I could not supply. But there was something I noticed, these few things. He never gives me money whenever I asked.
He gives your mom and your sisters?
He gives my sisters and my mom, like, without even asking, like, monthly. It's sometimes sisters have to lie to him and he will still send the money. But when I even wanted to start, because he knew I had a business, I used to run a business in the village there before he went to the city. I used to sustain the family. But the business crumbled. Then I asked him to help me with some money, not even dash me, just lend me. The money is huge. It's something he could have done. He refused to help me stand my business again. He refused. He didn't give me. Then I was becoming mad. I couldn't know what to say or what to do or who to blame. Should I blame myself or should I blame my mother for changing? But it's obvious where the source is coming from has changed. So I was not myself. If they are saying A, I'm saying B. If they are saying C, I'm saying that thing.
Everything even fuck with your mental
health. My mental health was I don't know the word to use, but I can't really explain it, but I was not myself. It's like I should commit suicide. It's like I should leave the earth. But one thing in me kept me going, and I don't know. I had this resilience inside me, and I was like, let me see where this is going to. And that was how he refused giving me, to the extent that I also observed that whenever he comes to the house, he doesn't sleep outside other than where my mom's house. Normally before all this, he used to be this mommy's boy. He's the last boy. Yeah, he used to be this mommy's boy, mommy's favorite. He's the one who helps mommy in the kitchen, who helps with the chores, who does everything. So whenever, even now that he has money, we expected him to have changed as this big boy, his level should change. He now comes, at least he'll be lodging in the hotel, staying with his mommy, But he still comes back, he stays with mommy, sleeps, mommy still cooks for him, he still washes the dishes. Then, but there's the way he does it now. He tells mommy he's one to provide the food now. So now I think he has command and control. So he tells mommy to cook a certain quantity of food for him, and he does not allow them cook the food before he comes. He comes first. In fact, he joins in the preparation of the food, and that's also got me more crazier because I don't know what's going on.
How rich man do they?
You understand? Is he trying to win them over? Like you won them already. Are you trying to win them again? What is your aim? What, like, it was becoming like we are fighting war and invisible war, can't see. But something kept me going. I had given up, but nobody saw me like I was a human being anymore, because the money had left. At the same time, prestige, nothing. I was good for nothing,
Zero.
Total zero. So nobody listened to me. Nobody wanted to hear my opinion after that time. So this thing kept going. Mommy would cook, he will eat, and he does not like the food to remain. Like, mom will cook the quantity he wants to cook. If it's 1 cup of rice, my mom will have to cook that 1 cup of rice for him.
Only your mother will finish.
Only him will finish it. Like, he will make sure that he goes to the pot while mom is serving, and mom will scrape everything on the plate, and he will finish it. He does not want me to take anything that comes from him. He does not want to get to my hand money, food, clothes, whatever it is. Like, he even gave the instruction without me knowing that it should not come to me. Whatever is coming from him should not touch my hand.
But you should not come from, like, money.
Yes.
If he gives them money, they should not give you.
Yes.
If they cook for him, you both should not eat from the same pot. Like, people are not, like, nothing is making you people as brothers again.
Yes. Not knowing that will spoil his riches. Like, that was the bargain he had. Like, it's gonna spoil his riches. Like, if anything comes to me,
wow,
the destiny automatically switches back, because I'm the one who's meant to be rich. So I didn't know. None of us knew. We can't suspect, because this is something he does since he was small. He's a hard. I won't lie. I'll give it to him. He's so hardworking. He helps with chores. He cooks. Then I used to be the one to feed the family, so I don't have that time. But he is the one who does all these things. So now he is still doing this thing.
There was nothing to
suspect. Everybody was still in support. So I could not complain. Like, why are you people supporting this motive of when something touches your hand from him, it doesn't get to me? He said the instruction is from him. So I'm the firstborn, of course. So I still have this little pride as a man. I still kept going. I still ignored them and kept finding my daily bread. So, um, so one day he went to the city. I don't know his house. My sisters, they knew his house, and so when he went to the city, he was coming back. Also, I think he came back. And they said I was not around when he came. So mommy cooked. I think they did their whole normal ceremony again. So I was coming back to the house this particular day. I was very hungry. I didn't know he was coming back. I didn't know he was around. I only saw his car parked in the compound. So on getting to the compound, I was surprised. Oh, this young man came around again. I lost my peace again because anytime he's around, it's my peace is gone. I don't know how to explain this feeling, but if you can understand, when you're around family and they're not family, you understand that kind of thing. So I saw his car. I lost my peace, but I was hungry, so I didn't want to pass through the front house. So I had to take the back. I went to the back, and there's the way the house is constructed. You can go through the kitchen and nobody will know you entered. I can go through the kitchen and go to my room, nobody will know you entered. I can do anything I want to do unless I make a very loud noise before nobody will know that someone is at the kitchen. So I went through the kitchen, and I didn't go through the kitchen to those parts. I wanted to also check if I would see food because I was very hungry at this time. I had gone to look for something to do. I didn't see. After much trekking, I was really hungry, and I said I must eat anything I see. I don't want to even know. So I sneaked quietly. So I got into the kitchen. I saw one small eba in a bowl, like they've already cut from it. It's very little, and it was ready, but just covered it. I was hearing the discussions and laughter in the sitting room. I was not even concerned. So I opened the pot quietly. They put soup there. It was very little. So I carried the eba and I quickly rushed the food and I ate it all. So on while finishing, my younger brother walked into the kitchen. He was holding the plate he just finished using to eat. So he saw me putting eba in my hand. I think I was holding the last mood. I got to swallow, and he was like, "Mommy, please come." Said, "Mom, my mom came and she like, was this up? It is not the food that you just prepared that I'm eating." Yes, he was trying to ask my mom. My mom now did not even answer him. Was now shouting that this is how I used to do. I'm useless. I'm arrogant and all this. My brother just walked out of the kitchen, started acting strange, acting like he wants to lose it. He was so mad. But like I was surprised. I was like, is this what's making this guy talk so much?
Because you eat more and soup from
that it's not even your kitchen. You're not the one who prepared this. Like, what's your annoyance? Why are you flaring up? And at that moment, my mom was saying all her own. I know it's normal. She's not the kitchen, but why you? He was so mad, ranting. Before we started observing, he was acting like he wants to go crazy. He started scratching his head, scratching his body, scratching. Before you know, he entered his car and he took off immediately. Like he didn't even say goodbye. After he left, that was the whole drama that day. I wish that day ended that moment, but when I came out of that second, my mom went on and on and on and on. And just her voice, I used to go to bed. I just entered my room and locked myself. So after like 3 months or thereabouts, no, it's not the 3 months, I think 2 months and some days, my brother the communication was very poor. So my mom one day just rushed to me that my brothers said that someone called her from the city that my brother is in trouble, that she should call that, and my sisters were not around. I don't know his house. I've never been there. My sisters were not around to escort her there. Me, my brother has told me right one time I don't go to his house because of the way he treated me and the way he talks to me. He even told me that his house is off limits. I don't even know it. He didn't show me, so there's no need. He wanted to know the house. So on this particular day, I had to follow my mom to the place because obviously it's the massive stick on me. I had to go and hearing that my brother is not fine. There's nothing.
No matter what.
No matter what, my mom had not done anything to me. Seeing her cry alone was already making me sober. So that's how we moved down to Lagos from Aba. So on reaching his house, my mom in his house, going there straight, we went to the house. We were knocking on the gates. My mom said the gate man there was not the one she used to see. That she saw the gate man, the person there was not telling her that this house is no longer for her son. I was asking my mom if she's sure if this is the house she used to come to, so that she will not come and embarrass us in Lagos. This is Lagos. She said that this is the house she used to come to. But they were telling us that this house is no longer so person's house.
Yeah.
That it is no longer here. And so we have to locate my brother. Only to see that my brother was in the hospital, chained somewhere.
He has gone mad.
Yeah, he lost it. They chained him to a hospital bed. He said he was walking, talking to himself, and he was not himself. He was saying things that he was not supposed to say. It was like someone was to go psych. So they had to reach out to his family members to come to confirm if this person used to have mental issues before, or if there's something that you can tell him or you can say about him. So when we got there, on seeing us immediately, saw my mom, he now told the nurses to loosen the chain, that he wants to talk to me, his brother. So at that moment, I was surprised because we don't talk, we don't parley, we don't for a very long period of time. This has been going on. It's not as if we are we've been brothers. So all of a sudden, why is it that it's now that you want to talk to me?
Now that they say you are mad.
Yes, now that they say. So he said that he wants to confess something that. So at that time, I needed to hear him out. We're already there. The heat was intense. So they loosed him, and I told him to lose him. That's my brother. Yes, he's right. So he came and he started confessing. He switched my lock with his. At that moment, I'm not someone who believes in religion. I'm not superstitious or this stuff, but I was looking for the camera around actually that day to tell me, are you playing with me? My mom could not believe. My mom actually, she fell down. She was rolling on the ground, shouting that these two boys will kill her and all this. I was like, he said he exchanged my lock for him, for his own lock, that he took my riches, that he went for research, he went to ask questions, that he go work out for my mother, the way you don't get money, say I mean they do it, say he don't discover that it's one that will be poor, that how will be poor, that he had two. That they said that she exchanged his destiny with another person. The person was his blood. That he has to pick me because I'm the one who's supposed to remove the family from poverty, and he has to pick me, and he exchanged it to my luck. That day, I don't believe these things, but I don't understand. I'm doubting, but it's still very unreal to me that brothers can go this far. So after then, he lost everything, and he didn't even want to say much. He just said he wanted to confess to me so that it just be that he's still going to lose his life, that he doesn't know when. My mother burst out again. My mother was rolling, that where is he going? What has he done? What court did he join? What this? He said it's not a court, that it's not that. He was crying, everybody was. You need to see the hospital that day. So that was how it happened, and eventually we lost my brother 2 months after.
Damn.
Yes, we lost him. He died. Glory be to God. We laid him to rest. He's buried now. And then gradually things started coming back. It's not like it came back like it was ritual money or so. But things went back the way they were before he went to do all these things. I went back to business gradually. I was providing for family. Gradually, everybody was happy.
How is your mother?
My mother she's doing great. She's fine. And I want to say this out there. If you are young, you're still young, I think you should ask your parents questions. There's some things we need to know that I think our parents need to tell us. Our grandparents, our grandfathers did some things and they made mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But some of these mistakes will be telling on us, and they just have to tell us how we are aware and know what we should do, and know what we have been into or what we are fighting. So that was what happened, and I thank God that it happened this way. But losing my brother to it was another part of the whole deal that we didn't plan, and it was painful. Losing my only brother, and but just one boy and two girls. Now my mom is still there, and I still feel sorry for her. And every day she talks about my brother, and it's really sad and sober. I don't like seeing her that way, but so what can we do?
She will get over it.
Yeah.
She may never get over it, but she will just try and survive with it. So, sorry that you had to go through what you went through. I mean, if we can't like trust our own family and our blood, who are we going to trust in this life? Because me, I'm even tired. I don't even want to trust anybody again.
It's crazy experience.
So, please, I don't want to say much because I don't have strength. And again, I've been seeing people's comments. The people that I'm talking to, you people know yourselves. I've always said it that if you come across my video and you know that whatever you're going to drop as comments is going to put somebody down, please don't drop it. I don't want that type of engagement. If you're going to keep on putting people that come on my show down, please just watch it, keep quiet. You don't even need to like, you don't even need to do anything. Just scroll and pass. I beg you people, be kind, be nice and accommodating with your comments, because you should never judge a pain that you did not go through. These are people's story. These are people's real life story. These are people's pain. And you cannot, because you're a keypad warrior, you're just in your room saying things that if someone reads it, they might decide to take their life. Like, you people are so wicked. Like, the comment is too, please, tone it down. Tone it down. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on my next episode. And bye.